What's up, guys? We are live. Welcome back to the Ange Tv Show, guys. It is Monday, which means I have another very special guest for you. He's waiting backstage, guys. As a matter of fact, he's been here already, just to let you guys know, okay? He is our senior correspondent. He's a good friend of mine. He's also a comedian, which you guys will find out very soon. He's going to be talking about his comedy. But today, guys, we're not here to mainly talk about comedy. The purpose of this video, guys, okay, is to talk about a health scare that Claudio had around, I want to say 3 months ago, okay, that changed the course of his life, okay? Now, you guys are probably wondering, what was that health scare? Stay tuned, and you're going to find out, because we have Claudio Capri backstage right now. What's up, Claudio? How are you?
Hey, Ange, how are you?
I'm good.
It's good to be here. Fantastic.
Hey, there's Tony Richard.
Hey, Tony, how are you?
The one and only Mr. Claudio Capri. We also have Mario Cat in the building, Jess Sorrell. I just saw Audrey. What's up, Audrey and Thomas? Guys, today we have something particular to talk about, which is something that happened to Claudio. Like I said, the last 3 months, it changed the course of his, I want to say his life, because Claudio, it kind of changed your routine, the way you look at life, a lot of things. Yeah. So before we get into that discussion, guys, I just want Claudio to introduce himself. For the people that don't know Claudio, who is Claudio Capri?
Good question. I know, I'm kidding. I've been doing comedy for a few years now. I have a job on the side. I also do film work. So I've been doing comedy. As I mentioned, I've been doing comedy for Tony. I've been doing comedy for like a few years, and I also now that everything has been opening back, I'm running 2 shows. I'm opening an open mic called the Dirty Four Open Mic Comedy Night and the Offbeat Comedy Show. So I'm running that. I also do film work. I do mostly film extra work. I've worked with Tony Riccio. We've been together on Mafia Inc. I might be working on a play with Vittorio Rossi, and
Really?
and now I'm working, and I'm still doing some film extra work, and I have a full-time job. And I also do comedy, like this, just before we get into it, like this Wednesday, I'm going to be at the Showcase in Melrose in Little Italy.
Really?
And July 9th, then July 18th, I'm going to be at Theatre St. Catherine for an open mic night. And then July 19th. So 18th at St. Catherine, 19th, I'm doing a show which is run by Ben Cardilli and Sid Cooler called Am I Right? So getting out there, getting.
So you already did the plugs, Claudio, over here. We just
started. Exactly. you know what? Just in case our connection, cuts. Yeah. So there we go. So, but we'll talk more about it. Obviously.
Okay, I got some shout outs over here. We have Dark Resonator. We have Audrey, Ryo Cat. What's up, buddy? We have Scaldy Scanger. How are you, buddy? Guys, be patient, because after my discussion with Claudio, we're going to be talking about Euro Cup, Italy versus England, our reactions, some of the English fan reactions, which, guys, I'm going to be honest with you, not too happy about that. But we're going to talk about it, guys. We're going to talk about what happened yesterday with Italy and England. But first, let's talk about the more pressing thing that we want to talk about is Claudio's health scare. Now, before I say anything, by the way, what's up, Melanie? I see you in the chat. Host of the Montreal 101 show. So basically, guys, and I think a lot of you guys could relate to what happened with Claudio. I'm pretty sure Tony could probably relate to it. Maybe a few other people. I don't know anybody, their personal health record, but I know some people here could definitely relate to this. Hopefully, I don't how do I say this? Hopefully, I don't have to run into it. You never know in life, right? It's a game of cards, right, Claudio? You never know what's going to happen to you.
Yeah.
Hey, Dabby is in the building. What's up? How are you, Dabby? Anyways, Claudio, I want to know something. 3 months ago, we have a little chat on Facebook, and you basically sent me a picture of you. I think you had no shirt on, by the way. But you showed me a picture of you, and you didn't look too good.
No.
You didn't look too good. You were sweating. You were holding your stomach.
Yeah.
Something was up. You said, I got to go to the hospital. Okay. Yeah. So what exactly happened, Claudio? At least what led up to what happened?
So 3 months ago, I wasn't. So as you mentioned, we were talking, and this was just before we did our 3-man in a podcast. I was sweating. I was not feeling well. I was always in constant pain. So then I told you and Luigi, like, hey, guys, I'm really not feeling good. So then my left side, like my kidney, it was constantly hurting. So then I'm like, you know what? It's time for me to go to the hospital. So when I went to the emergency room at the Jewish General, and the doctor sees me, and he goes, "Hey, sorry." Tony's like, "Were you thirsty? Were you peeing a lot?" "Yeah, Tony, I was thirsty, and I was constantly peeing a lot." So I was in the emergency room, and the doctor sees me, and he takes my blood sugar. It was at 19.8. Wow. So for people who are not diabetic, you have to have your blood sugar from anywhere from 4 to 7. If it's like a bit higher, like 10, like I don't know, 8 to 10, because you just had a good meal, right? Yeah. So then the doctor tells me it's close to 20. So they kept me overnight for 4 days. Every hour they were giving me, I was getting blood tests. Every hour they were poking me with needles. And then they were telling me that, you might have diabetes. Now, honestly, really? I swear to God, I thought I was going to have the C word, which is not COVID, but it's the other C word. I was so scared.
You were under the impression that you had cancer.
Yeah, I was under the impression. I was, yeah.
What's rolling through your mind at this point when you're getting all these tests? Your blood sugar is at 19.5. You have no idea what you have, right? I mean, exactly. You were hinting at it, but you didn't know that you had that. You thought it was something else. You had sharp stomach pains, almost like almost where your heart was, right?
Yeah.
Tony said four bad. It's close to 3.9.
Yeah, exactly. I never just to say this, like I never had the lowest I had was like 4.3. Really? But no, I'm always either in the 5s or the 6. So so that's good. But I was in constant pain, and a doctor told me, and then honestly, like I had a meltdown because before the doctor saw me, I broke down. I'm like, oh my God, do I have a C word?
Hang on a second. The doctor, you're waiting for the doctor to bring the results?
Yeah, the doctor came to see me, but then he asked me how I was, and then I broke down.
Okay.
Before he saw, so I was scared. He goes, oh, and then he just goes, listen, diabetes is a common thing today. Everyone gets diabetes. Yeah. He just didn't know yet if I had type 1 or 2. Wow. So I think it was either the second or the third day into the hospital when I was hospitalized. I was feeling much better, and they're like, listen, you have type 1 diabetes. You have to take insulin 4 times a day, 7 days a week.
Wow.
So now I'm taking my insulin. I'm constantly I'm eating like I'm watching what I'm eating, and for breads, like like a lot of whole grain brown pita breads. I'm eating a lot of chicken, a lot of poultry, meats.
We have a question from Kyle over here. He says, were you eating unhealthy leading up to getting diabetes?
Yes, I was an idiot. I was eating
unhealthy. What were you eating? What type of stuff?
Italian food.
Oh my God. Hey, Zapar is here. What's up, Zapar? And also Just Leonard is in the building. How are you, Just Leonard? Listen, Tony said sourdough bread. Is that what you're eating?
Wait, now or before?
I don't know if he means before or after.
Well, that's the thing. Like now I could eat sourdough bread, but because doctor nutritionist I'm seeing, she gave me a list of stuff I could eat or not eat, right?
Yeah.
So, but whole grain pitas on there, a lot of meats, a lot of vegetables, fruits. That's it. And and if you're gonna have pasta, you could have a size of your palm, but I'm avoiding pasta and rice, and I'm replacing it with quinoa. I'm eating a lot of salads, so I'm eating really good. And
so
now
you changed your whole diet.
Exactly.
What about exercise? Any exercise?
So I do skip ropes. Okay. So I'm walking a lot. So even for work, like what I do is in the morning, like every morning I have like eggs, brown toast with blueberries and a
Yeah.
pear. So I make sure to eat a lot of that. So my blood sugar could be like a 9 or a
Yeah.
10. So then at
Yeah.
work, I'm constantly moving, right?
Mhm.
So I'm constantly moving. So then so I have to take it every 4 hours. Mind you, they say I take it every 4 hours. I take it every 5 hours. It's not the end of the world. So it's down to a 6. So I'm good. And then throughout the day, I eat a snack. I have an apple, unsalted cashews, a pear. Pears are
Mhm.
good. They're good in fiber.
Yeah.
Yeah, pear is bad. Watermelon. No, it is. It's
Mhm.
fiber. So I'm just constantly having a snack.
Yeah. A
So then
pear is bad. Wait a minute. A pear is unhealthy, apparently.
Well, no, that's the thing. So I was looking at snacks of what I could eat. Pear is one. Watermelon I can't eat.
Why? Watermelon has a lot of sugar.
Yeah, yeah,
Really?
yeah. That's what I've
Wow.
been
Wow.
told. So I'm like, you know what? I'm yeah. Pear is tricky. Yeah, no, you're right, but
Mhm.
it helps me because
Yeah.
I'll eat something that has like a little high. Like I told my dietitian because I work a lot and I
Mhm.
move a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm like, so that's it. No, honestly, I'm feeling very, very, very good. And so going back to
Okay.
food wise, I'm always eating like chicken. I'm always eating fish, vegetables all the time.
Chicken is good. Yeah, that's what they say. I had chicken tonight because like my family they actually are forcing me to go on a diet. So we had like chicken, we had greens and stuff. So. But Claudia, I want to say something. By the way,
Sure.
Zipar said he wanted to come on the stream. By the way, it's not Streamlab, it's StreamYard. Would you be open to having people on the stream later on to just come on and like shoot the shit and stuff like that? Because
Sure. Sure.
like I said, guys,
Sure.
tonight is we didn't have a actual planned guest. I was thinking since we have an open day, let's talk with Claudio. Let's
Yeah.
get back
Sure.
with everybody. I have a few updates to tell you guys too, so stay
Yeah.
tuned for that.
Yeah.
Because there's a couple of things you guys have been expecting, waiting for, that I want to talk about. So I also want to get a bit of your feedback as well. What's up, Mr. A's in the building? Tony said fish is awesome, 100%. And as a matter of fact, guys, Tony has actually his girlfriend has a fish company.
Yeah.
What is it called again, Claudia? Do you know the name?
It's on the tip of my tongue. Wait.
Me too. I can't. But Tony will hook us up with it. I'll send you a couple of posts. Okay, no problem. So yes, Tony does have exclusive fish delivery service here in Montreal. So he could definitely hook up with that. So listen, Claudio, I mean, when you left the hospital, like your motivation level, where was it at? Were you like, I have diabetes, my life is like over, it's never going to be the same?
So Distribution KDP.
Distribution KDP is the company, guys, by the way. Yeah.
So I had two choices. Either I continued going the way I was eating,
Mhm.
or I got a wake up call because I almost
Yeah.
slipped in the hospital. Because honestly, I almost slipped and I almost hit my head. So so that was my wake up call.
Yeah.
I'm like, either you know what, I gotta watch what I eat, and I gotta keep doing this. I gotta keep moving forward.
Mhm.
So I'm like, you know what, I'll do it. And so far, I've been so before I was in the hospital, I was at 240 pounds. During the hospital,
240 before your hospital
yeah,
visit. Okay.
yeah. So then during the hospital, I was 230.
Okay.
And then I weighed myself 3 weeks ago. And I'm at 219 or 220.
So you lost 21 pounds?
Yeah.
And I saw in your picture from your last comedy show, dude, because I haven't seen you since you got the diabetes diagnosis, but I saw a picture of you at comedy. I was like, I didn't even recognize you. Like, you looked like you lost all kinds of weight. And we're gonna talk about your return to comedy because you got sick. You took a little break, right? You took a break from YouTube. You took a break from comedy, maybe other aspects, seeing people. I don't know. But now you're back. So we're going to talk about your return to comedy. I want to know, you did a couple of shows. I want to know how it went.
Yeah, sure.
I want to know if comedy live shows are the same thing as before because, a lot of stuff happened. Also, Tony's girlfriend said that you're hot. Oh, boy. He said, I'm surprised Claudio did not call for advice.
No, because I told Tony, I told her on Facebook, because if you need help, but thank you, Tony.
Okay.
Like, no, like I want to handle this myself. Like, I don't want to be in. I mean, I'm just annoying because I'm like, oh shit, but I don't want to be constantly annoying to people.
Exactly. Kyle Aid, what's up, Kyle? Said it's so hard to drop junk food because of your taste buds. They want more and more. Yes, like I said, I'm not a dietitian. I'm definitely not a dietitian. I'm definitely not a health expert or even a scientist. But when it's a nice Italy game, when it's a Canadian, when you're watching sports, you're on the couch, if you feel like you have to have a nice drink, whether it's chips or chicken wing, it's comfort food, right, Claudio? And those are things you do when you're not on a diet and you don't have anything happening to you or you're not sick. We just do it normally, right? But then you think, you're like, oh my god, all that extra stuff that I had, it's gonna catch up to me, right, Claudio?
Yeah, but I'm not, you know what, like I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, I gotta watch right now. I'm like, you know what, now like I could control it, right? I could control it. Like yesterday, as I was recording a podcast, like an episode, everyone was watching it, but then after, like I met up at Milano's, and I'm like, you know what, like I'm fine in Milano's. You know what, I didn't have a cannoli. I mean, I like I ate at home, and I'm just having green tea and water. So, even at work, you always used to have a lot of soft drinks, or I'd be like, oh man, I want chips. No, I'm not craving those anymore. You know what? Like I bring my own.
I'm not trying to like rip you off, right? But apparently they're saying like drink water. Even if you're hungry, drink a lot of water to the point where you won't be able to eat. Now, I'll tell you why this is true. I went to a buffet. I went to Kanda Sushi. It's like a sushi place, whatever. It's all you can eat, right? Mm-hmm. I'm having sushi. I bought a Coke too, right? No, I didn't buy a Coke. Sorry, I didn't buy a Coke. But my glass was empty. My glass was like completely empty. I see the guy. He's like, you want more water? I'm like, why is he offering me more water? Then I was thinking, the more water they give me, the closer I'm going to be full because the water fills your stomach, right? Yeah. So it's all a ploy. But my point is, water does fill your stomach. And if you drink a lot of water, whoa, hang on a second. Life with Adrian said, water is not good also. What do you mean too much water is bad for you? Yes, listen, guys. Too much water, meaning if you drink like 5 gallons of water, you could die. It could drown your cells. Okay, I understand. But how many water bottles do they say you should drink a day, Claudio? Around.
5 water bottles, 3 to 4 water bottles a day.
I think it's more than that. Yeah, about 3 to 4 water bottles. But yes, it's bad if you drink a lot, but you need to stay hydrated, especially in the summer. And you're better off filling yourself with water than Coke and chips and that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? Our producer here, Brandon Santilli, which, guys, I want to take the opportunity to thank you, Brandon. You've been doing amazing work. Thank you very much, Brandon. You've been doing amazing work with promoting the guests, sharing our posts and everything. So you've been doing a phenomenal job. Good for you. Kudos. Guys, later on, I'm going to be telling you guys that we have some very interesting guests coming in the end of July and as well as into August. We have a lot of guests coming. Stay tuned for that. But like I said, today, I didn't have a guest scheduled, so I said I might as well have Claudio on, catch up with him, talk about his little health scare, get back with some people, and give you guys a couple of updates later. I have some updates as well, so stay tuned for that. Plus, we're going to talk about the Italy-England Euro Cup final, which you guys know I'm Italian. Forza Azzurri. I'm very happy that they won. Raul is here. What's up, Raul? How are you, my friend? Yes, you're right. The senior correspondent is here. And Mr. A is also in the building. Mr. A is one of the most supporting people I have ever seen in my life. Yeah. This guy literally supports every single YouTuber. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like, go to any YouTuber's page and you'll see he has a comment there. This guy is amazing. Thomas said, Gianluigi Donnarumma is a beautiful man. He is. He's a beautiful man and a beautiful soccer player. He won Player of the tournament yesterday in Italy.
Yeah.
Just as like, yes, Italy. Yeah. So, Claudio, is there anything you want to finish off saying about your health condition and changing your life? And is there anything you want to like
honestly,
a little cherry on the ice cream?
Yes, 2 things. So Tony's like, remember the time when I was eating sushi after, and then a heart failure? I'm like, damn, Tony, damn. No, I'm like, I think that, no, honestly, for, a lot of people were like, hey, because I heard a lot of stories where they had to make changes to lifestyle. I'm like, for me, I'm like, no, you know what? I need to do this because, I'm 31 years old, I need to change. And now I'm feeling way better. I'm not, because I was not I'm not tense anymore. I'm not like, oh my God, like I'm more calm. I could focus better. I could just, if I don't know how to do something, I won't freak out, and and now I'm just like I'm just better. Like I find like look, thanks to diabetes.
Wait, thanks to diabetes.
Thanks to diabetes, it's a wake up call for me.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
So guys, if you're just coming in, James said, "Is Claudio okay?" If you're just coming in, the health scare, which we just talked about, was diabetes. Okay, you guys probably thought it was a heart attack. You guys probably thought you got a stroke. I got you guys, but I'm saying it was actually diabetes, but it is a health scare, guys. Okay, diabetes, and anybody will tell you this. Okay, there's some people in the chat right now that do have diabetes. They will tell you that it is not easy. It's a life-changing thing. Okay, you don't have to almost be dead for something to be life-changing.
Yeah,
it can be very minute, but it changes your lifestyle. It changes the way you look at life. Right?
Mm-hmm.
It changes a lot of things.
Yeah. So Kyle asked me a question. Are you checking the calories and what you're eating? So Kyle, basically the answer, what the dietitian told me, is just have a lot of like protein, like poultry, beef, and have a lot of vegetables.
Yeah.
And salads, you can have unlimited salads. And then only for the pitas, like I'm only eating brown pita or whole grain toasts. You can have a lot of that.
Yeah.
But I'm avoiding chocolates. I'm avoiding chips. I'm just, and then like I'm only having like apples, some pears, peaches, plums. That's it. So I'm not, so that's it. So I'm just focusing.
So guys, James is confirming that I made a good thumbnail. He said, I thought he had a heart attack. Yes, because of the thumbnail on the live. Well, that was kind of my intentions. I put the heart to make it look like something happened, that like he was literally on his deathbed. You know what I mean? So thank you for that, James. I appreciate it. I thought he was brain dead. No, he's not. Raw's in the building. Adrian said true diabetes sucks, and even pre-diabetic. What is pre-diabetic? So before you're diabetic?
Oh yeah, pre-diabetic are the symptoms. But see, like I was an idiot. If I went to the doctor earlier, I would have avoided it. But I'm like, bro, I'm gonna have duipet the past. So I'm like, no, now I'm fine. Like even my eyes. Like,
listen, Tony said salad has no nutrients. What the hell?
Well, I mean, that's why you put like tuna in there, because I always have a tuna salad or a chicken salad.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Tuna salad, chicken salad. I put proteins in my salad, so that's how. Because salads without it have no nutrients. That's why people say, "Oh man," that's why people go, "Oh, I'm always hungry after having a salad." But if you go to Mandy's salad, make sure you have that nice chicken or nice tuna salad. Yeah.
Tony said cherries, grapes, kiwis. They're good for you. I love cherries, grapes, and kiwis. They're my favorite for sure. Adrian said I'm working out and everything because I want to be healthy. Good. Yes, it is clickbait. James P says, what did his dietitian say about comedy, though? That is the real question, aside from his health. Yeah, what did your doctors say about your comedy? Did they say you could continue doing it?
Yeah, absolutely. Because when I go to, because usually when I would go to a comedy show, right before I got diagnosed with diabetes, I would have like whatever, a beer, a glass of wine. Now what I do is I have an espresso with no sugar.
Okay.
So it gives me that little boost of energy, right? Yeah. So that's it. No, I'm still doing what I do. I still work. I still do film work. I still do comedy. I'm still me. You know what? If I'm gone for a very long periods of time from home, I bring my insulins, I bring my blood sugar, and I bring snacks with me. It's a hassle, but if I'm going very close, I could just, I don't need, I don't need to bring, but I have to take my insulins. I have to be careful. Just taking my insulins, hoping that my blood sugar is not at 4, lower than 4. So when I'm at work, I tell my boss, listen, I need to take a break so I could go take my insulin and eat. It's not a problem. As I mentioned, I'm supposed to take it every 4 hours, but 5 hours, depending on work. If I'm home, I'll follow it more. But that's it. I'm just being cautious.
Yeah.
Being careful with foods now. I know what to eat and what not to eat. Now I gotta find out because I want to go back to sushi. But I'm seeing my dietitian in August.
Well, you're not allowed to eat sushi.
The white rice. It has,
You can't eat sushi.
No, I could, but I have to now I have to know like, how to adjust my insulin.
Okay, by the way, do you take any pills for diabetes?
No, I'm taking insulins 4 times a day. Type
Because
2.
I have a friend that takes pills for diabetes and he eats
Okay, he's
sushi all
type
the
2.
time.
Yeah, he's type 2.
Type 2?
Like Tony is
So
type
you
2.
wouldn't be able to do that. You wouldn't be able to just take a pill and eat sushi.
No, I have to take insulin, so I have to like adjust it. But that's what I'm learning. You got this, bro. I eat keto chocolate. Yeah, no, keto chocolate apparently is good, but no, I'm avoiding it.
Okay, so James P. He says, how does it feel to have to stab yourself every day?
I have to do it. I have no choice. When I first did it, I was scared. Now I'm like, whatever. But here's the thing: I have to go take my second vaccine. I'm going to go next week. I was supposed to go this week. I'm like, hey, wait. So I'm like, do I have anything important? Fuck! I have things important this week. Okay, I'm going next week. That's the only thing. But no, I'm okay with stabbing myself every few hours. But this before we continue because my night because I have to take I have to take 2 insulins. Well, three in a day, 1 at night. The one at night I could take it whatever like before I go to bed, 11:30. But like I told my nutritionist, I'm a dietitian. I'm like, listen, or my doctor, whatever, as well. Like, listen, I don't go to bed at 11:30.
Yeah,
I come home at 1. She goes, oh well, as long as you take it. But I'm like, I'm reading the manual. Like, you must take this at 11:30. And I'm like, well, you only live once. No, but I take it before I go to bed. Like tonight, I'm gonna take it at 11:30. So, but no, that's it.
Dario says, "What's up?" Dario Vital is in the building. He says, "Claudio Capri. I have type 2, but no insulins and reversible."
Yeah, that's it. Reversible? That's it. So type 2 diabetes. A friend of mine also had type 2 diabetes. It's reversible. You just have to take pills. You have to take pills, and it's reversible. Type 1, that's when you're with the insulin. So is it reversible? Look, I'm on these insulins for 12 months. They're gonna see after. So
Ryocat asked, "Are you brave to take a shot of medicine?"
Well, I mean, like if I have to shoot myself,
yeah, you're okay.
Well, yeah.
James says, "Will the vaccine interfere with your insulin at all?"
That's what I'm scared of. Because I asked the doctor, and the doctor's like, "No." I'm like, really? And then I asked other people, and they're like, "No, it shouldn't." I'm like, well, you know what? If I die, you know what? No, it shouldn't.
At the end of the day, if you die, you did comedy, so you did what you had to do.
Yeah, but I don't want to die though. But yeah, no.
Oh my God. Raul says, any health advice for Angelo?
Grow hair?
Oh my God. Well, guys, the point of this, it's true what he's saying. The point of this is that we got to do things to stay healthy so we could avoid this from happening.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, you don't want to wait till it's too late. So why have to run into a wall like Claudio did? You know, like I think it serves as an example. You know that you need to like your health is important. Don't take it for granted. Definitely not. But yeah, James says, is Ange brave enough to use shampoo? Tony said, I did no pills and no insulin 1 year and never passed 5.5 tests. Good. That's good, Tony. Awesome. If they work for you.
Yeah.
Dario says, no, it's people who are diabetic. If they catch the virus, it's worse for them compared to ordinary people. Yes, it is. Diabetes is a condition. It's like a pre-existing condition. It's the reason why people got their vaccine earlier because you have a higher chance of dying, actually, if you have diabetes when you catch COVID. Stay away from restaurants. They put so much salt. Yes. And you know what, guys? I saw... I can't remember his name, but he was on a podcast on TikTok. And it's the guy from Zadir, from Night at the Roxbury. I can't remember his name.
Okay.
Anyways, he said... it's not him. Sorry. It's Kevin O'Leary from Dragon's Den. He said, I don't pay $2.50 for a coffee. He goes, I make coffee at home, and it costs me 18 cents. And that's what he's trying to say, to save your money and invest your money.
No, you know what? Kyle's right. Stay away from restaurants. Look, Kyle, like now, honestly, this is going to sound weird, but if I go to a restaurant, I have to make sure that there's a chicken salad.
Really? Why?
Yeah, because that's the only thing I could eat. Like steak, I could have it once in a blue moon. Mm-hmm. But if I see like they have a chicken or fish salad, I'm gonna go for it. Yeah.
Okay. Tony says he has zero COVID system. He lost 125 pounds.
Goodness.
Brandon said, do not take it for granted. Always stay healthy and eat your healthy. And of course. And guys, if you're looking for fruits and vegetables, YouFruit Canada, they have boxes, guys. I don't want to stress this enough. For only $27, YouFruit Canada. You can check out my video about YouFruit. It's really, really cool. Like I said, if you want to get vegetables, you can get vegetables there. You can get at your local grocery store. Anywhere that they sell vegetables, you could buy that. So Jess said, I'm still waiting on my COVID vaccine, and Australian government doing in ages melanin. I don't know what they mean by that. Ange have cancer because he's bald. Don't say that, Ryle Cat. That's very disrespectful.
No, come on, Ryle Cat.
I've seen you say that a couple times.
Ange, you should put him in timeout.
That's okay. Actually, he's a moderator. I can't put him in timeout. But guys, I don't want to hear comments like that. That's just really dumb. You could say about the shampoo, but to say that, to joke that I have cancer because I'm bald, guys, please, Ryle Cat, be good, buddy. Okay. James said, so I guess no more La Belle et la Buff, Claudio.
No, I never took it.
Is your arm hurting, Melanie? Okay, yeah, because she did get or go to Bonanza or Itavanche. Yeah, that's right. It doesn't hurt necessarily, but I feel the pressure when I move it. Honestly, did anybody here get any reactions to their vaccine? I didn't get any.
No. The first time I did it, I just had my arm was hurting.
Okay, Dario said, Angelo, share that link on your social pages so we can copy it. Which link? Are you talking about YouFruit to buy the fruits? Takes forever. Yeah. Be effing respectful or get kicked off. That's simple. Exactly, Dario. You know, guys, let's be respectful a bit. You know, outright derogatory comments, which we're going to talk about racism pretty soon.
Yeah, we will.
But first, before, I want to talk about Claudio's return to comedy. Okay? So, Claudio, when did you make your return? When was it?
I made my return 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago.
The first show I did was at Melrose because Sid is having his showcases at Melrose instead of that bar Villeray. Okay. So it's every Wednesday. I'm going back to it this Wednesday. So I'm having that. So and then as I mentioned, my Dirty Four is coming back at the end of this month, and my offbeat comedy is going to be coming back in 2 Saturdays. Okay. So honestly, and then I've been doing the Nest. I've been doing a few open mics because I've been talking to the guy. His name is Pantelis and Pantelis Podcast, and he gave a good advice. When you go back into comedy after the pandemic, do your old jokes first. Because you want to shake the rust off, and he's right. And I did it, and I'm still doing it, and I'm still working on a few, on a few stuff, you know. Yeah. So honestly, coming back is fun, you know, because I love to see, because I love to see, you know, people's faces. They've been stuck in a home for like a year and a half to 2 years, and it's just fun going on stage and just seeing people's reactions. You know, whether a joke is funny. Or you see the reactions when your joke is not that funny, and that's what I love. And I'm like, oh man, I missed this. You know, especially the Nest, okay? Because the Nest, we had a theme. We had to do a theme, and then I totally failed on that theme joke. Really? But then my other jokes worked very well. So you know, so I just love it. You know, and
okay, so you did old jokes because I remember I told you, like, Claudio, like you should change up the jokes. I remember I went to 3 shows and you said the same joke.
No, I'm working on some stuff. I'm working on some stuff. I'm working on some stuff, but it's just fun. You know, like Wednesday I have a showcase. You know, so I'm gonna spice it up a little bit. So I'm gonna win that showcase.
So you got the laughs, like when you were.
I got the laughs. Yeah, I got the laughs because these online Zoom shows during the pandemic helped me a lot. I mean, I only did like 4 of them, but no, they helped me, you know, and I was writing during the pandemic every single day. You know, I was writing every single day, and you know, honestly, this is gonna sound weird, but the diabetes is helping me to become calmer. I'm much more calmer now than I was before I got. Because before, and here's the thing, like the doctor was telling me your sugar level is going to rise, right? When, you know, like, we know like when you're yancy or when you're impatient. Now I'm not impatient. Now I'm like, listen, whatever happens. And I slightly feel confident about myself going on stage. So that's what's helping me, you know, and it's helping me. And now.
Wait a minute. The weight loss, it's helping your comedy because you feel more confident, right?
Yeah. Exactly, and then I could do this as a character too. And it's making me think much more clearer. I'm not nervous. Listen,
Claudio, I think I can say that this diabetes scared to you. Well, not scared. The thing that happened to you, you got diabetes.
Yeah.
I think I have a friend. Okay, I
Yeah.
have a friend that he was overweight. Let's be honest, he was overweight, and he felt like there was something wrong. He had cramps. He felt sick, and it ended up that he was lactose intolerant. Okay.
Oh, okay.
But he told me, he goes, Ange, he goes, this thing that I had, it was bound to happen. It was meant to be, he told me. It was meant to be that he was lactose tolerant. Why? Because he lost a lot of weight from that. Yeah. And let me tell you, he was always overweight his whole life, throughout high school, throughout college. Actually, I'm not sure about college, but then he lost the weight and he felt like $1 million.
Yeah.
Like he went clubbing, he met a bunch of women, he felt amazing about himself, he would go out to parties.
Yeah. As Tony was saying, like less brain fog. That's true. Less brain fog. I'm able to like focus more, and there we go. And it's helping me in comedy as well. I'm feeling more confident. Yeah. So does he?
James says. So does he take 6 hours in every store like lots of girls do? He's talking about you.
I think so. No, James. I know what I have to go get. But the only thing that takes 6 hours is when there's like just 2 cashiers and there's old people in front of you and you're waiting there. Yeah. And then they're trying to ask this question: do I have these saving coupons like they lived in the 1940s? So that's it. That's it.
Yeah. So comedy is going good for you.
Yeah. For now, it's going good. I'm happy. Everything's happening at once, but you know what? I'm happy.
Melanie says she doesn't even take 6 hours to shop either. So
that
not all girls are like that, guys. Seriously, let's not put them on all on the same boat. You know what I mean?
Maybe saving coupons.
So listen, Claudio, I have to come see your show. So you're saying that the crowd was good. You were getting people to laugh. People said they were going to come back, right? You
exactly.
feel more confident because you lost the weight.
Yeah. More confident in my.
To me, your life just came full circle. You said you got a new job now, I think.
That's. I mean, they. I don't want to get into that.
You don't want to get into that, okay? But anyways, besides that, everything's going right. Look, Italy won.
Yeah, yes.
We're going to talk about actually right now, Claudio. Is there anything else you want to just polish off with the comedy or
no,
into the Italy conversation?
No, I'm just saying, if Wednesday's if you want to come to Melrose in Little Italy, I'll message you. Message me, I could give you a link to the tickets. So you could come.
Listen, Tony, yes, we do need to go see Claudio. Everybody needs to go see Claudio live, guys. This guy's a funny guy. When he does the shows, he's usually that Italian guy, those Italian joke guys, So, it's interesting because his group, there's like a Indian guy, there's a Paki guy, there's a Romanian guy, there's a Chinese guy. It's really funny. Everybody has their own jokes based on their area. It's hilarious.
Before we go into the Euro, I'm just saying for me, I love self-deprecating humor. There's
making fun of yourself.
Yes, because I don't know what it is. Just something about that I love, and most of my jokes are about that. And I just love it. So there we go.
Exactly, and a lot of people do. Now, I want to get into the Euro talk.
Guys. Yes.
By the way, our Daily Juice. What's up, buddy? How are you, my friend? He also has a kids show. It's called Our Daily Something with Kids. But anyways, what's up, buddy? We're talking about soccer right now.
Yes.
So, listen, Italy won the Euro Cup yesterday for the second time in their history. The last time they won was 1968. Okay. They won. Basically, there was an English player. He shot the ball. Donnarumma saved it. Italy wins the Euro Cup. 3 people missed it. Okay.
3 people missed
it. And, it's sad to say that in 2021, I know it's 2020 Euro, but in 2021, we still have these type of reactions from fans. I'm not going to say they're all English. I mean, most of them are English because it was the England team. 3 people missed it. They were of color. It's sad that when you make, people play a game, you make mistakes, which are human, and then people take to it online.
Yeah.
Sometimes not even online, sometimes in person. And we saw this yesterday.
Yeah.
Basically, the English fans at the Wembley Stadium started randomly attacking Italian fans in the stadium on the way out.
Yeah.
I'm talking. I'm not talking about just a little push, whatever. I'm talking about kicking people down to the ground, kicking them, punching them, swearing at them. Why are you an Italian fan? Why do you support Italy? This, that. I was honestly disgusted. And you know what, Claudio? I knew this was going to happen. I absolutely knew this was going to happen because I said, there's no way there's no way the refs going to make England lose in Wembley Stadium. There's no chance in a million years. And I can't believe we actually won. It just goes to show that it wasn't rigged. It wasn't paid off. It was real. Even though you saw the referee, he had his little black arm thing, and then they were just pushing it in. It looked like he put a $20 bill in there. But anyways, it's crazy. Thomas, I think he's from England. He might be from Northern Ireland, in that area. I think actually Ireland he's from. I had a very mixed reaction to the sports of the weekend. Yeah. By the way, Italy lost 5 times in 12 years on PK. Yes, we did lose in penalty shots in history. There's been really good games and really bad games. My cousin is a soccer coach, and he says English fans are known to do that. In local to international soccer games, it's just the media that doesn't say much of it. Yes, they actually have the nickname hooligans, just for their behavior after the matches. One comic lost all his tours by saying the white one scored. Yeah, right. Wow, that's incredible. Bukayo Saka that missed that last penalty is only 19. Listen, there's a couple of people I feel bad for, okay? One of them is Morata from the Spain team that missed the penalty shot, okay? He already had online threats before he missed that penalty shot. Just imagine when he left, the backlash he got from Spanish fans. You have no idea. And I think this is similar to the 3 men that missed the penalty shots. Why? Because they were put in, they were substituted in for one job to score a penalty shot, right?
Yeah.
So that's why they took the criticism. Now, I wouldn't criticize them. I wouldn't criticize the people that came in. I honestly am criticizing the coach, okay? Why are you taking out one of the guys that he took out was Luke Shaw, the guy who scored the first and only goal for England. Why are you taking him out? If he scored, he's on a roll, he's hot. Why take him out? Now, at the beginning, I'll be honest with you guys. At the beginning, I was saying they burned our flag. They burned the Italian flag. Well, what am I going to tell you guys? I mean, I wasn't there to put water on it. That's obviously disgraceful. And you know what, guys? I'm saying as an Italian fan, I wouldn't go around with an England jersey if England won. I'll tell you right now, as an Italian fan, I will win and lose as an Italian fan. I will not go around with an England fan. However, I will also not burn flags of the people that we lost to.
Yeah,
that's just dumb. It's just completely dumb. It's a waste of material that you're doing. Yeah. It's a waste of the environment. You know what I mean? Raulcat said, why there hate Italy? Well, I mean, what's not there to hate? Italy is a huge franchise in soccer. Jealousy, Claudio, jealousy. You see it in comedy, you see it in life. That's why people would hate. A lot of the Portuguese fans were hating on us as well.
Yeah.
It stopped a bit now that they won, but for a long time, Portugal was saying Italy's never going to win. You guys are going to lose against the big teams.
Well, the same thing. Yeah, the same thing they said about those cheesehead La France. But you know what?
That's another story, Claudio. French fans as well. That's I'm talking about from France.
Yeah,
very. Some of them could be very, very.
I'm surprised Italy didn't face France for the Euro Cup. I'm surprised it was England versus. Honestly, I thought it was before we get into this. I thought it was going to be Italy versus France or Germany. That's what I thought it was. But then the fact that it was Italy versus England, I'm like, okay. All right. And here's the thing what I thought about England.
Yeah.
I called it. I'm like, listen, I told my friends, like, listen, with England is going to do very well in the first half. Mm-hmm. Then the second half, Italy is going to take over. So when everyone was freaking out, oh my God, within the first few minutes that England had 1-0, I'm like, wait, something's gonna happen. And then if you were watching him, you notice England was getting a bit tired, right, towards the end of the second half. Mm-hmm. Then the second half came in. It was still like there were both teams were tired. I don't know what it was. It felt to me the second period it was weird. Then
wait a minute. Tony's saying that England are signing a petition to replay the game. What's their grounds to replay the game? I don't get that.
no.
We want fair and
Yeah,
square.
we
There's
want fair and
no
square. So yeah, so here's the
unbelievable.
thing. Yeah, so here's the thing. And then for the second match, I noticed they were both both of them were all asleep.
Yeah.
Towards the end of the second the second round,
Yeah.
Italy scored. Then the third round,
Mhm.
Italy was waking up. I'm like, okay, like you saw that they were they're like waking up, but then they tried to have moments of scoring. It didn't, like, obviously, and then penalty. I'm like, okay, so we're gonna go into penalties.
Yeah.
The moment we went to penalties, I'm like, this is
We got this. We got this because I knew it. But you have a really interesting look on the game for sure. I have my own look, so I'm going to explain it.
Yeah.
I agree with Tony. He said Italy turned on the Jets the second half, of course. And Chiellini, guys, actually, Tony Marinello said this morning that Chiellini and Bonucci were not the only, but they didn't get dribbled around for the entire tournament. And they also didn't do a giveaway for the entire tournament, which is unbelievable. And honestly, guys, Donnarumma won player of the tournament, but I think Chiellini and Bonucci deserved it just as much. They could have also been easily player of the tournament for sure. Without Bonucci and Chiellini, guys, I don't know where we'd be. And a lot of people are saying, why are you putting an old player? It's for that the experience that they have. You know what I mean? It's just, you need those guys, those veteran presence. You absolutely need them. But I'm going to give you my take on the game, guys, okay? And this is my opinion, and yeah. So Italy, England, when they were playing against each other, and I had to pick a winner straight up, there's no way you could not go with Italy. Why? Because how many games have we won in a row? It's what 30, 33, 34, maybe 35 now? I don't know.
Around there, yeah.
We have a crazy winning streak, okay? We have a very good coach. We have a very young team. To me, it's a Cinderella story. It's almost similar to Greece in the way, in the matter that 2018, we didn't even make the World Cup. All of a sudden, 2020, we fucking win the whole thing, dude. It's a big deal. It's not a small deal. It's a big deal. And, guys, I would honestly argue, okay, that it's tougher to win the Euro than the World. I would argue that. Why? Because the Europe, okay, there's not one terrible team in the Euro. Every single team could play soccer in the Euro. And the odds are you're going to play a pretty damn good team in the Euro Cup. Whereas in the World Cup, look at South Korea in 2002. They got almost to the finals there, the semifinals. You can have a really easy run and not see anybody from Europe. So that's my point there.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to talk a bit more about the racist stuff because I saw it on a mega shout out to MTL1 Michelle, the Michelle show from the podcast station. I saw it on his page. He was very disappointed by the racist English fans on Twitter, on wherever, many stories and statements racist towards the black players of England that unfortunately missed the shot. And we see this all the time, even in hockey, sore losers. It sucks, But let me check the comment section over here. Ross said, hey, Claudio, maybe Ange can be a guest on Vic and Claudio's movie trivia night. Dario said England, Spain, Belgium, and etc. brought on the game hardcore from great offense to defense against Italy, because if Italy was like it was last decade, they would have been destroyed. Absolutely. I agree with you 100%. But I would argue that this is the start of a golden generation, Claudio. I know it's just one cup that we won.
Yes.
But I think we're good for the next 10 years, dude. I think we have some solid players for the next 10 years.
Yeah.
But let me continue on my, my little analysis about the game. Okay, so Thomas said England's are fools. Declan Rice and Jack Grealish are little snake rats. 4 years ago, they were kissing the Ireland badge, and now they're crying when England lose the final. Yeah, exactly. So when England played Italy, I said, you know what? I'm going to go with Italy. However, it's going to be a close game. Okay, why? Because there's two players in the England side that I know could make a difference at any moment of any game. Okay, Harry Kane and Raheem Sterling. And Italy knew that. Italy knew that you got to get guys on Raheem Sterling. Okay, and Chiellini was on his case. Italy knew you got to stop Harry Kane because he's also a goal scorer, right? He might not have the speed that Sterling has, but he comes in at clutch moments. When it's penalty shots, stuff like that, in front of the net, he'll probably score. So I said, if we could shut down those two players, we'll probably have a good time. It'll still be close. So England, at 2 minutes in, scored a goal, okay? You saw Gianluigi Donnarumma's face he couldn't believe that the team in front of him let them score. Because in my opinion, the team in front of him, the defense, the midfield, the forwards, let him down. And you saw it in his face. How could you let him how could you let them score at 2 minutes in, a stupid like cross line? But honestly, it was a perfect cross and it was a perfect redirect. You cannot, there's no way Donnarumma would have saved that. Anyways, the first half was honestly terrible for Italy. It was good for England. I was honestly thinking, at 1-0, guys, in soccer, at 1-0, you could win a game. Okay? There's plenty of people that have won games with 1-0 in soccer. I'm not talking about hockey, I'm talking about soccer. So I was worried. I was worried the whole time. It wasn't a fun experience. I was like, this game is boring. Come the second half, okay? Around the 60th minute is when Italy scored, okay? Thank God Italy scored at that point. Thank God Bonucci did that, because Bonucci is the type that's going to get in front of the net and score when it matters. You know what I mean? So I was really happy that Bonucci did that. Then you could see Italy open the machine after. They started to get going. The confidence level came back. And then we made it to overtime, okay? Once we make it to overtime, I'm thinking England's probably going to win. Because England has a better overtime, stats or whatever. Or they're better in overtime. So they had the advantage in overtime. Once the overtime period started to come to an end, you saw the English fans, they're already looking at the sky like they lost. Because they know that if they go to shootouts with Italy, there's a very good chance they're going to lose, right? Because you have Donnarumma, you have a lot of the Italian players who are really good on the shootouts in the previous penalties. So Tony Rachel says Italy has 3 new superstars coming for the World Cup to replace old defense. Thomas said once England fans don't get what they want, they resort to racism straight away. Even a mural of Marcus Rashford was vandalized in Manchester. Yeah. Kane did not touch the ball in 20-yard box. Di Lorenzo played so bad. Yeah. I hate England so much that I felt like an Italian when I was watching. Well, I don't blame you, dude. Not today's soccer. I was not worried. We were pushing. Overtime is hockey, Ange. It's extra time. Yeah, I meant extra time, not overtime. First time to ever win back-to-back. Yeah, exactly. It's the first time we ever won back-to-back penalty kicks. So that's my thought on Italy winning the World Cup. Claudio, did you go celebrate when Italy won in RDP?
No, so what happened was, during this time I was watching highlights because I was recording an episode for Dirty 4.
Yeah.
And then after that I won I won a bit. I didn't really see anything crazy. I didn't really celebrate it, but no, from what I've been seeing on social media, people were going around like, yeah.
Listen, I didn't even have to leave my house to see what's going on. Go on TikTok, go on Facebook, go on whatever. There was plenty of material, kudos to those people who filmed it, because I didn't get out there. I did go on a victory lap though. Yeah. I went in my car because I had to bring my girlfriend home. I passed by every bar in Montreal. Okay, let me tell you, when I passed by when I was on Maurice Duplessis, I felt like something I never felt before. People outside their car, on roofs, on bus stops, cheering the Italian flag, like huge Italian flags. I've never seen that before. You know why? Because when Italy won the World Cup in 2006, I wasn't in Montreal. So it was the first time I felt something that magical.
Here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing. I'd rather take us Italians winning the Euro Cup of followers rather than the Habs followers. Why? Because at least us Italians, I'm talking about here in Montreal. At least Italians, they don't go around destroying everything, destroying property. Habs, if the Habs won, we would have had to memorize all the action moves in John Wick. Just saying, because at least like the pictures and the videos I've been seeing on social media, I've been seeing that they're happy and they're singing and they're dancing, and there's always like a few fat fucks in the background is going me, but but the Habs like that's why I don't work nights anymore while the Stanley Cup was going on, because I experienced it once. There was like riots downtown. And I'm like, I'm not going to go through this. And you know what? As I mentioned, if the Habs won, man, downtown especially would have looked like someone like an earthquake.
But you know what, Claudio? This is the difference, okay? First of all, Dario said the RDP party is 1 block from my house. And let me tell you, I was right in the middle. We had about easy 4,000 to 5,000 people on Maurice Duplessis all around contained. It was effing insane. I believe you, bro. The English fans were fighting each other outside Wembley. Yes, I saw that. Now I can't remember what we were talking about, Claude. What were we talking about again?
The thoughts on the Euro Cup.
Yeah, but I was getting to a point, man. I can't. What were you talking about just before?
Oh, I was talking
Completely
about.
blind.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, the comparisons of Habs versus
Oh yeah,
the.
yeah, the comparison of Habs fans and
Yeah.
Italy fans when they win a trophy. Okay,
Yeah.
the main difference, guys. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. But the main difference is when Italy wins. Okay, the Italian community. Okay, goes outside. Let's say that most of the people outside are Italian community, right? Okay.
Mhm.
There's also people that are not Italian that go for Italy, that cheer for Italy, which is cool as well. But the majority of that group are Italians, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the Italian community goes out to celebrate.
Yeah.
So we're a community.
Yeah.
It's more of like it's an ethnic thing almost.
And
right?
accepting. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tradition thing almost. Okay. When you look at the Canadians, okay, who are the fans of the Canadians? Quebecois, right? Mostly Quebecois. There's people all over Canada, there's some people in the States, but mostly Quebecois, where they're from, right? Okay. So if you look at Quebec, people in Quebec, Montreal, wherever, it's very divided, Claudio. Okay?
Yeah.
There's the French, there's the Arab, there's the Italian, there's the Portuguese, there's the Asian, there's the native. It's very divided, okay? It's not the same as Italy winning.
Yeah.
It's divided. Everybody hates each other. But then you also have to add that who are the people near the Bell Center? Well, usually it's going to be gangsters. It's going to be kids that are in gangs, people looking for trouble. Antifa gets involved in it, whereas Antifa doesn't get involved in the Italy wins, right?
Exactly.
They look for huge crowds because don't forget, the people that were outside yesterday, like I said, were mostly Italians. But just imagine, if the Montreal Canadiens win, you're going to have the Italians, the Spanish support. Everybody's going to be outside. Everybody in Montreal is going to be outside. You're going to have a bigger crowd. So what happens? More violence. You know what I mean? And like I said, it's not Italy. When Italy wins, everybody's on the same team. Whatever. Okay, Italy, yeah, we're all Italian, whatever. When the Montreal Canadiens win, people have different agendas, dude. It's not the same thing. And you got to look at also it's downtown Montreal. You have to say it's downtown Montreal. People are there to drink. Most people are drunk, like we saw it on Saint Jean Baptiste. And that's why we see more things getting broken and everything. That it's just people look for an excuse about it, and it happens more often.
Exactly.
Italy, it doesn't. There's not as many examples of Italy winning compared to when the Canadians win a playoff game. You know what I mean? So I think that's, in my opinion, that is why it's so different. In Italy, the amount of people are at least 10,000, if not more. Yeah, for sure. Welfare bums, Tony said. Yeah. We have class compared to others who don't. However, it's the Cafoni Joe Minkias that are staying. Yeah, I know. RDP had about 8,000 people, literally about. Yeah, exactly. I'm not going to argue about that kind of stuff. But anyways, let's get on to Dirty 4, Claudio. What's up with Dirty 4? Is there any changes coming? By the way, explain what Dirty 4 is for people who don't know.
So, for those of you who do not know what Dirty 4 is, it is a podcast that involves myself, Peter Bowen, Joy Laflamme, and Victoria Blair. We're 4 local comedians from Montreal, and we used to have a podcast every Sunday at 8:30 p.m. But now that shows are coming back, and everyone wants to go outside, we've been pre-recording. So now we're gonna stop airing it on Sunday nights, and now as of next Monday, we're going to be doing live at 7 p.m. On the Dirty 4. So it's going to happen at 7 p.m. Next Monday. And also the Dirty 4, July 29th is going to be open mic night at Ayers Rock Pub, 8:30 p.m. So that means we have awesome local comedians in Montreal and, outside of Montreal as well. Doing, trying out stuff, open mic. So we have that going on. Mm-hmm. So we have and then also Joy Laflamme has a show Quick and Dirty at 2:30 p.m. live on Saturdays. So so there we go. So Dirty 4, we're going to be at episode 60. This Monday night at 7 p.m. We're going to be next Monday, because now we're already Monday, at 7 p.m. And then followed by the Jofo podcast. So we're going to have that. And you know what? Because what people were saying, because they've been watching our when we were premiered instead of doing lives. And I'll admit that our live premieres have been plummeting. Okay. People Dirty 4 is a live podcast. We have different styles of comedians get together, but then when they see it live, they see it's energetic, interactive, it's fun, it's funny. But when they see us like pre-recorded, it's like we're forcing ourselves, so people enjoy it
It's
when we're
tough. Listen, when you try to do
yeah,
something pre-recorded,
yeah,
as much as it's very convenient, when you do something pre-recorded, you can just play. You don't have to actually
yeah,
be there, like right now.
yeah.
But the
So
thing is, it's not the same vibe. You don't get the same vibe. You don't get the same, I want to say customer, viewer
yeah,
satisfaction.
exactly.
They don't get to interact. They want to interact. It's almost like people come here for a little, they want to socialize a bit. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
So yeah, so that's why we're gonna have it back live on Monday nights at 7 p.m. I mean, I have
Okay.
I have my open mic to do on next Monday night, but
Yeah.
and then the other interviews, like we have a few, we have most of them lined up. We're thinking of doing interviewing Paulo Duca,
Okay.
think of interviewing Vittorio Rossi and a few other people like that. Those are gonna be on separate days, but main Dirty Floor is gonna happen Mondays at 7 p.m.
Perfect. So that's the
Yeah.
update with 34.
Yeah, exactly.
We have a few more updates. Now, 3 Men in a Podcast. Now, you guys
Yes.
know it's the podcast with me, Claudio, and Luigi. The last episode we did, Claudio, when was it? Do you remember?
Oh, it was like 4 weeks ago.
It's got to be more than 4 weeks ago. It's got to be at least
Mid June.
it was around mid-June, okay? We didn't really give any info about what's going on because we haven't we were supposed to conclude the season with one more episode. However, we haven't really communicated on that, so we haven't been able to set it up. But we are planning on doing one more episode as soon as possible, maybe in the next week or two, right, Claudio? We have to speak with our other partner, Luigi.
Who's a senior
but we're looking
correspondent.
to, Dario said, Tony, lots of Italian women, hot Italian women. Yeah, of course. So, yeah, we want to wrap it up, season 1, right? And then we're probably going to start it up again in September, Claudio?
Yeah.
We're probably going to start up in September, and we'll try and do it once a week because I'm sure a lot of people are asking to do it once a week.
Yeah.
And to me, I don't see it being a thing once every 2 weeks. I think we should do it once a week.
Well,
and guys, for those of you that don't know what 3 Men in a Podcast is, we have a YouTube channel. It's called 3 Men in a Podcast. It's me, Claudio, and Luigi Costanzo, who's the host of the Really Discreet Show. And we talk about men's health, men's issues, men's lifestyle. Okay, whether you're a man or a woman, you want to check it out. Because if you're a woman, it's interesting. And if you're a man, you see yourself in it. It's relatable. You understand? Raul is asking about the unknown. So I'm getting into that right now. Okay, the Ange TV Show updates. Okay, so first of all, guys, I want to tell you that this Wednesday we have Kristen Hoffman. Okay, she's a TikToker. She has around 250,000 followers, something like that on TikTok. Interesting woman. Okay, she's a bit. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. She's a bit different. She's not like I don't believe she's Italian actually, but she's not like most people. That's all I'm gonna say. She's very different in her content. But you'll see, guys. You'll see Wednesday. She's going to come. You can ask a bunch of questions of her. She's interesting, put it that way. We also have very, very, very interesting guests coming up in August and the end of July. We have Teresa B. Howell, okay? She is I believe she worked for PBS. She's a reporter. She's an author. She has 2 masters in education. I can't wait to have her. She actually does the same thing like me. She interviews guests. And she's interviewed some heavy people. I'm talking about, when I say heavy, I mean like big time people. So I'm very interested to have you here. We have some other people from the radio coming on, which I'm not going to divulge yet. We have Nir Guzinski that should be coming as well. We have a lot of people, guys. We have a little kid that plays an instrument, so it's going to be interesting too. We have somebody coming in to teach us about self-defense. He's actually pretty big in Montreal, so I'm very excited about that. But there's a couple of things I do want to talk about, though. Let me just check the comments, see if I missed anything. Raul was saying about The Unknown. Okay, The Unknown, we did season 1. Me and Claudio, we did it as a podcast. My thoughts on that is if I do season 2, and I'm planning on doing it, okay? I'm not planning on doing it now because it's the summer. It's not worth it. And also, I'm on vacation. It's more relaxed now. People are in pools. People are at parties. I'm not going to break my head with that too much. I'd rather launch it in September when people are ready. It's getting colder. People are ready to they want to watch something nice, right? And obviously, I want to put out more content more than two times a week, which it's been comfortable doing it 2 times a week, but it's going to get back to the regular, probably 4 times a week of content. So The Unknown Season 2, guys. It's coming. That's all I can say. It's coming. But it's not going to be the same format as last time. It's not going to be an hour podcast with Claudio. But obviously, Claudio is still our senior correspondent. We're going to get him for other stuff, whatever it is. I also have another channel, guys, called the Ange Network, which we're going to get up and running. We're going to do like interviews, like more smaller level interviews. People that don't really care about their following, or they just want to have like a conversation. They don't have like 5,000 followers. They're not Elvis Presley. They just want to talk. You want to shoot the shit? Well, that's on the Ange Network. We're going to do that. Dario said Tony Richo literally had min 10K, not 1K. Yeah, of course. But anyways, so as I said, The Unknown is coming back. It's going to be 5-minute pre-recorded videos, but you're not going to see my face. It's going to be pre-recorded. It's going to be like pictures and a voiceover. So you're going to be hearing my voice, and I'm going to be talking about whatever the mystery is. But it's not just mysteries, guys. Like The Unknown could be, why do people hate each other? You get it? Like, why is it that people are jealous? Why do people hate each other? Why are people go online and mask themselves? Like, things like that. That's really interesting stuff, which I can't wait. Season 2 is going to be awesome. The Ange Network is going to be on. It is on YouTube. Go and subscribe to the Ange Network, guys. Go there right now. Well, whenever you get a chance. The Ange Network, it's already up. By the way, guys, I want to just announce that this was our first stream on Twitch. We streamed this on Twitch, so I'm really happy to add it as a destination. Okay, some of you guys were confused. You thought I was moving to Twitch. I'm not moving to Twitch. We're adding Twitch as a destination, which means this live is being streamed on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Okay, in the future, I'm thinking of streaming this on TikTok. It's a little more complicated because StreamYard doesn't have a deal with TikTok. You're not able to play this stream on TikTok directly, but there's plenty of ways to do it, such as using your phone to record the stream. But I'm definitely looking to get on the TikTok train. As a matter of fact, guys, okay, I have TikTok. I do TikToks now. Like after this podcast, I'm going to make a TikTok of this podcast. Why? Because it draws more traffic from TikTok. TikTok, if you've been in... hang on, Raw Reg said, you're like a robot right now, Ange Claudio. We got our first Twitch comment over here. But anyways, okay? I know we're like robots, but I'm trying to inform you guys a bit. Okay, so please be patient. Dario said, Claudio, can you please smile? As I was saying, okay, I make TikToks. And not only do I make a TikTok after this interview, I also make a reel with it on Instagram. So I would appreciate you guys to follow me on TikTok. It's The Ange TV Show. Same thing with Twitch, The Ange TV Show. Check it out. Check out my reels, and I love it. I love that it's gonna bring more traffic. It's interesting, and like I said, guys, we all have to get into TikTok. Now, you guys might be saying, "Oh, but TikTok, it's for kids, whatever." This, that, guys. I'm telling you, if you think that TikTok is not an important platform, social media is not for you. Okay, because TikTok is extremely important. It's, as a matter of fact, it's one of the biggest social media platforms right now with the most traffic. Right, Claudio?
That's right.
So a lot of people think, yeah, but I don't want to dance. I don't want to shake my ass. I don't want to do this. I don't want that. You don't have to shake your ass. You don't have to do something stupid. As a matter of fact, some people do. But it's a great tool. And I want to thank Matthew Jufrida, who came on here. He was telling me that, he goes, if you're not advertising on TikTok, I don't know what you're doing. And it's true. If you're not using it, I don't know what you're doing because you're missing out on a lot of eyeballs and stuff like that. So that's all I had to say. Also, there's one more thing, actually. Sorry. There's one more thing I wanted to announce, guys. Okay, a lot of you guys have been looking forward to the Ange and Friends show, which was supposed to be a kids show on another channel, Ange and Friends YouTube channel. However, it's supposed to be a puppet show. But anyways, however, it looks like we're most likely gonna abort it. We're gonna just cancel that project. Why? Well, there's a few reasons why. And I said it to a couple people in my private group chat, some of the moderators. Well, one being it that I just simply do not have the time to film, edit, compile audios, and do it on a weekly basis on top of that, guys. Now, if I were to do that, it would take me probably a year, and you would see it next year, right? Which I don't want to do that. I'm not a patient guy, I'll tell you right now. But for that reason, there's another reason it's not monetized, which means I don't make money, and the people that work with me don't make money either. So I don't think it's very enticing for those people either, nor is it fair. So the last reason is it's all the COPA, which is the child, what's it called? I don't know. It's an American organization against the protection of children and their rights and stuff like that. And when you're doing these types of kids shows, right, because that's what it is, there's a lot of laws you have to abide by. And there's a lot of things you got to be very careful for it. Dario said the inventor of TikTok doesn't need to work anymore. Absolutely not. So for all those reasons, we are not doing the puppet show, at least not in the near future. If things change, we have some big giant sponsor or whatever behind us that's willing to finance all this, well, then things might be different. You know? Mr. McMahon said, what's the story, bro? Anyways, so that's what I had to say. Also, if you guys have any suggestions of formats that we could use, like if you want us to do live streams of certain things, games, commentary, any ideas you guys have, I'd love to hear it. You could DM me on the Ange Tv Show. You could comment after this video. And also, if you have any guest suggestions, which means if you know anybody interesting, somebody with a big following that's very interesting, let me know, and I'll contact them, work to have them on the show. Okay, guys? And I also want you guys to understand something before I get off here. It might look like it's easy, it's very fast to have guests. Like it might look like it's like, oh yeah, well, all you do is 2 guests a week. It's nothing. It's very easy. On the contrary, okay? And I think Claudio probably knows too. I don't know do you have at least two shows per week?
We have one, but if you have 2 shows per week,
but with guests, you have new guests.
Twice a week. No, okay. Depending on guests when they're available.
Okay, so yeah, guys have to understand. First, you have to contact the person. Okay, some of them might not get back to you. Okay, and that's why some people ask, we want this person, but if it's just not possible, it's not in the cards to have them on, then they're not going to come on, obviously, right? But the people that do want to come on, okay, which I've been really, really impressed, to say the least. I've been impressed that the people I've been able to have on in the last 8 months, people I don't know, people that they took a leap of faith. I took a leap of faith to reach out to them, and they worked out, which I'm very, very proud of. And, you know, like I said, I'm very, very happy of the guests. They did a great job so far. So kudos to all of you guys. But you guys know that you get more guests by having people on. You have people on, they know somebody, they come on. I had one guest that came on, okay? She referred 4 people, and it led to 4 guests, okay? So it just goes to show, continue what you're doing, have faith, and don't give up. You know what I mean? Because when you give up, there's a 0% chance you're going to score that goal. If you take a shot, like Wayne Gretzky said, there's a chance you could score, right? There's always that chance that it'll go get past Vasilevsky, okay? The fact that you're doing this every Monday, Wednesday is hard work, grind. Thank you, Kyle. I appreciate it. But my point about that is that I got to meet them. I have to set the rules down because there's rules, right? I have to make the thumbnail, the metadata, all that stuff on YouTube. I have to meet with them to prepare the questions. I have to get to know them, you know, get some chemistry going. With all that said, it's not easy. It doesn't take 2 seconds to have even a few guests on, okay? So that's my point. Appreciate everything you see, okay? And yes, the revenue is very little. For those of you asking, thinking that I'm rich, I'm not rich. The revenue is very little. The way you make money in these type of things is sponsors, okay? So that's all I had to say, guys, just to clear the air a bit, because a lot of people that have been expecting things, wanting things, in the dark a bit, that's what's up. Today we had a good live with Claudio. Thank you very much, Claudio, for coming in. Very last minute, by the way.
No problem.
But yes, guys, Wednesday we have Kristen Hoffman. She's coming on 8 o'clock. Very excited. And who's the next guest? Let me check. Bruno Monardo, July 19th. A freaking 12-year-old that could play an organetto. Very excited for him. So, guys, thank you for coming. Thank you for listening to the updates as well. Claudio, is there anything you want to say before we get off today?
No, thanks for having me on, man. I can't wait to see you in person.
No problem. Yeah, exactly, Claudio. And I hope to see you at your comedy shows too. Like I said, I had a great time every time I came. Raul is trolling on us on Twitch, so that's pretty fun. Listen, it's cool that we have Twitch too. Listen. I just started Twitch, so I don't really have the following on Twitch yet, but it's gonna come. I'm gonna reach out to a lot of Twitch streamers to get the ball going a bit, and maybe I might get somebody who does a lot of Twitch. Like I'm thinking of getting a gamer girl on, so that's very exciting. Next month, you should have a Pride episode since it's Montreal Pride. Yes, Melanie, that's something I am thinking about. I was thinking about doing it this month because I think it was was it July? No, I think it was June Pride month. But you're saying Pride Montreal Pride is next month. We could definitely get that going for sure. Yeah, thank you for an amazing episode. No problem, Kyle. Guys, Claudio, thank you for sharing your health scare, your story of life, and all that stuff. You've been amazing. Guys, I'm ready to sign out. Tune in Wednesday. Kristen Hoffman is coming here. You absolutely don't want to miss it, guys. Have a good night. And remember, Forza Italia, guys. Ciao, ciao, ciao.